Following the disclosure by Firearm Licensing Authority Chief Executive Officer Shane Dowling on Tuesday that Richard Currie, colonel of the Accompong Maroons in St. Elizabeth, was in breach of the Firearm Licensing Act, the Maroon chief has handed over his guns to the FLA. Those are the same guns Shane Dowling had told the media on Tuesday that Currie was issued.
My name is Tanita Taylor. I'm a detective sergeant in the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Now, me making this video today may be viewed by many as a career suicide.
In today's exclusive Sounds UK TV Mix News Updates, Police Detective Sergeant Tamika Taylor explained how she had blown the whistle on several senior members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and now, several injustices have suddenly been meted out to her by senior members of the Police High Command.
Here in Jamaica, the criminals have more guns than the legal, lawful people in this country. The criminals run around one time. We have police criminal, soldier criminal, all kind of criminal. And our crime minister's friends are the biggest criminal, and they have all the guns in this country. So when
Gargamel Buju Banton shows no easing of pointing out the double standard, corruption and injustice within the system from high-rank officials. Chief Executive Officer of the Firearm Licensing Authority Shane Dowling raised the same views and concerns in his recent press conference concerning criminal being owners of legal guns in Jamaica. Bumbo Clot.
Now, I want to state that my check so far reveal over 200 such cases of persons with criminal trace, criminal conviction, who have been approved firearm licenses.
She tell us say Moses night, Valentine in my life. I chop off him neck with a knife. But this is my wife.
Wait a minute.
And this is my life.
Wait a minute.
Valentine.
Wait.
Recent many of our dancehall celebs shared their special moment of Valentine's Day on Instagram, but the one that was most notable of all was dancehall star Beenie Man, who pulled out all the cards to show his love and affection for his soon-to-be wife Camille Lee.
Thank you.
Ballad in the building! Stop it! Calm down! Before the team of the bomb down, you know it's Ballad representing for exclusive. Cause I'm royal Lucifer. It's exclusive sound up in them town. Not everything you can achieve in one go. Exclusive I work very hard.
Now welcome back to another exclusive live. Now before we get into these important topic, if you one of those persons who haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, you see the red subscription button, please press that one right now so you can be notified anytime I drop more important content like this. Now in this topic today, here we have Richard Currie. As you know, recently the FLA put him on blast because they said that his firearm license has expired and he didn't renew it. Now, in one article, Richard is stating that Richard Currie has turned in the firearm, and now in another article, here we have his attorney, Valerie Robertson. I think she's saying it's not like that. However, let's take a quick listen to what this article has to say about Richard Currie handing over his firearms to the FLA.
Following the disclosure by Firearm Licensing Authority, Chief Executive Officer Shane Dowling on Tuesday said that Richard Currie, colonel of the Accompong Maroons in St. Elizabeth, was in breach of the Firearm Licensing Act. However, the Maroon chief has now handed over his guns to the FLA. Shane Dowling had told the media on Tuesday that Currie was issued with 2 gun permits and that his license is not up to date. He has not done the renewal process and, as such, the matter has been referred to the police for them to assist, Dowling told the media on Tuesday. After Dowling's disclosure on Tuesday, an irate Buju Banton blasted the government of Jamaica for the decision to reveal that Currie's firearm permits had expired. The entertainer, in an idea posted to his Instagram page, said the number of guns owned by criminals outnumbers those owned by law-abiding Jamaicans. Here in Jamaica, the criminals have more guns than the lawful, legal people dem in this country. The criminals run around wanton. We have police criminal, soldier criminal, all kinda criminal, the Untold Stories singer said. The Gargamel, who has declared himself a Maroon descendant of the freedom fighters of Moortown, is a supporter of Currie. Last year, He helped equip Currie's St. Elizabeth community with 2 horses and a tractor to aid the Maroons in their efforts at sustainable development and self-reliance. Attorney-at-law Valerie Nita Robertson has described the disclosure of Currie's information in the public domain as irresponsible and grossly unprofessional and has exposed her client to danger. Any issue regarding a firearm holder ought not to be in the public place for the obvious reasons. Mr. Dowling spoke about his safety, but has totally disregarded the safety of Chief Currie, she charged. We wish to state that our client is a respectable citizen of Jamaica and leader of a distinct society within Jamaica known as the Maroons. We further wish to state that at no time did the Firearm Licensing Authority FLA contact or speak to our client regarding the matter or any other matter. Neither was there any notification to him, for him to surrender his firearm, as required in law. It is false for anyone to state that his firearm was turned in, as that was not so, she continued. Nita Robertson argued that no Jamaican whose failure to renew a firearm license on time has been advertised to the general public, contending that the publication of such information runs contrary to the FLA's policy regarding privacy and security. We are also of the view that our client is being unfairly treated, as the usual practice at the FLA is to warn the licensed holder if he is out of time in respect of renewal and to facilitate that renewal. In recent times, there has been a waiver granted by the Firearm Licensing Authority FLA in respect of failure to renew at the designated time because of curfew and COVID restrictions. Consequently, penalties which were usually paid for late renewal were declared waived by the FLA. The attorney expressed that she hopes that her client is not being targeted, as every effort will be made to ensure that his constitutional rights are respected and protected. Many of our dancehall celebs shared their special moment of Valentine's Day on Instagram, but the one that was most notable of all was dancehall star Beenie Man, who pulled out all the cards to show his love and affection for his soon-to-be wife Camille Lee.
This is our time. It's not Valentine, because I'm not Desmond Valentine. This is our time. So, no money. No crime. Over there?
Moses time.
Say it again.
It's a Moses time.
Say it again. Say it. Yeah, the people, don't worry about life. Life is great. You see it? Boom. So big up my family. Big up my pitting them. Every time. 100%. Yeah, because there's always time for we, and there's always time for family, and there's always time for love. So over time again.
Your time, our time, Moses time.
Bless you. Again, no man. Yeah, run across the water for me again. Yo, run across the water. I'm dead. Where's that pan video?
Oh. I thank you for a lovely night, a lovely evening. Thank you, my Moses, for our time.
Blessings. Take us, my baby. Tonight is Valentine night. Baby, she looking alright. In her black is not red or white. She a tell us say Moses night. Valentine in my life. I chop off him neck with a knife. But this is my wife. And this is my life. Valentine. Valentine. To say Moses time. This girl is mine. Yeah.
Because it's almost ready
now.
It's ready. Should I bring it or?
Just bring anything I bring.
Yes.
Just bring. Happy Valentine. Come.
Thank you. Oh, this is too cute. Exactly. It's our time. Oh, it's our time. Moses. It's Camille. Hey. That is so cute.
In today's exclusive A Sounds UK TV Mix News Updates, Police Detective Sergeant Tamika Taylor explained how she had blown the whistle on several senior members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and now, several injustices have suddenly been meted out to her by senior members of the Police High Command.
A number of injustices have been meted out to me by high-ranking members of this organization. And on the 15th of January 2020, I met with the present commissioner, Mr. Anthony Anderson, and I blew the whistle on several high-ranking members. And instead of the matter being properly investigated, as per the Protected Disclosure Act of 2011, or the Whistleblower Act, I have been further victimized to the extent that I am about to be charged by the Narcotics Division on a ganja matter. Now I must inform you guys that based on communication with my Federation Chairman, Mr. Rowan James, the DPP ruled in this matter from April of last year. And Detective Inspector Sheldon Colson on the 27th of January this year, that is last Thursday, informed the Morambe RM that the DPP has ruled on the same morning, the 27th of January, that I be charged. Now, it's either one of two things. If DPP can justify a charge against me, it's either that evidence have been fabricated or some misrepresentation of information was done. Now, I am calling on two persons. Miss Paula Llewellyn, Director of Public Prosecutions. Ma'am, I have you in very high regard. And I have you in high regard because I don't see you as a person who will compromise your office. So I'm calling on you, ma'am, to take a look at my file, either personally, and in the event that you're too busy, cause one of your competent deputies to peruse my file to see if there's justification for me to be charged. Ladies and gentlemen, this actually started in 2011.
She related that her woes started in 2011 when she applied for a promotion. She said she attended a party at a former police commissioner's residence, where she had an altercation with a high-ranking member of the police high command. Since then, her promotion has stalled, she said. She said she did a polygraph test as part of the process of being promoted. She said she was told by the person conducting the test that she passed, but later was told in a meeting with the then commissioner and his 4 deputy commissioners that she had failed the polygraph. She said in subsequent videos, she will be outlining in details everything that culminated into what is happening to her. I will reveal the monsters in this organization that I have been trying to, and I will not say I have been trying to fight them. All I am doing is trying to defend that which you have promised me. You told me to do certain things and I did them. And as a result of that, you victimized me to the extent that I am about to be charged, she shared. Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, head of the Corporate Communications Unit, the information arm of the JCE with Oganek, confirmed that the woman in the video is a member of the police force. We saw the video. There is a couple of things in it that when we made checks it is not as to how we saw it in the video, SSP Lindsay told Observer Online. We know that there was a matter and there was an ongoing investigation into some ganja find some time ago. The investigators did the case. It was sent to the Director of Public Prosecutions and she ruled last week that she be charged. The SSP said the police were putting things together to charge the policewoman. She said once charged criminally and taken before the court, the sergeant will automatically be on suspension, pending the outcome of the case. SSP Lindsay confirmed that the policewoman breached JCF policy by making the video. We do have a communications policy in the force in how we communicate internally and externally. IPROB, Inspectorate and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau will look at these matters, and having assessed the video they will give some feedback and guidance as to how it is treated, she said.
Yes, viewers and subscribers, and that come to the end of today's live. One thing me know, I would like to know what was this policewoman blow a whistle about. However, do let me know what you think down in the comment section. As you know, the comment section is always open, available for you to use. And with that, blessing always exclusive out.